My name is Jayesh Kumar Rathod. I've done BE production from VJTI and Masters in Plastic Engineering from UDCT. And directly from my college, from UDCT, I joined this Godrej tooling division as a mold design engineer in 1987. So this is almost 37th years I am with Godrej. And Godrej and Boys, people are knowing it. It's a 127-year young company in India. It was formed in 1897, and it's the first product which we started with Godrej was locks. Everyone knows about Navtar lock. So it has completed 127 years in the country, and gradually other product line were added. Godrej tooling, currently it's an SBU of Godrej and Boys, but it was started in 1935 to support all the manufacturing plants within the Godrej group. So it was formed as a captive tool room, and as the demand increased, we also enhanced our capability and capacity also. Our owners kept on investing with bringing in latest technology in tooling and investing heavily in the Godrej tooling. So in 1992, when entire organization of Godrej and Boys was divisionalized and everyone asked to be a separate SBU, separate profit center. So similarly, Godrej tooling also got an opportunity, though it was a very small business of Godrej and Boys, but it was also got an opportunity to float in the market on its own, because our owners believed that since we have got good capability, good infrastructure, and we should be able to sustain in the market. And from that point of view, our first interaction started with OEMs in Tata. From Tata has given us some new orders, and also Bajaj Auto, they had given us a new order for die casting dies. It was a crankcase die, though it was a completely different product line for us, because we were manufacturing die casting dies for locks and typewriters. So coming to an auto industry was a totally different ball game, and we learned that with the hand holding from Bajaj Auto, and that was our starting point. And during the same period, actually Honda motorcycle and scooters, they were scouting for good tool room in India before they would set up a plant over here in India. So Honda team came to us. They had seen our infrastructure, our capability. They said, you are a very good infrastructure, but you got very limited I think experience in two-wheeler parts, but we are there to handhold you. And in a very professional way, they had given us opportunity to make crankcase dies. Experts from Japan came in, and they had given all the inputs. Okay. Now our association with Honda motorcycle and scooter, it started from year 2000. Today, now it's a 24 years. In these 24 years, they are continue to be our number one customers, and 7 times we have been recognized and awarded by Honda as their best tooling supplier. So it's a very prestige moment for us. Similarly, after Honda, then we started supplying to Hero, Yamaha, Suzuki. All of them, whenever any new product development has to be done, they would look at us. So we had come to that level. Earlier, designs were supplied from Honda Japan, and then after 3-4 years of our association in say 2004 and 5, that NPD dies were first developed by us. So that has given us also edge in the market, that we can do NPD, lot of NPDs. And from there, in 2008, in Godrej tooling, we have decided that okay, two-wheeler is one sector, but now we should be migrating to large type of dies. And there our owners, means our chairman, he has given the directive that now you should move up the value chain and start offering the bigger dies. From that, we have actually made some large investment. We had 2 die casting machines for trial, 800 ton and 1000 ton. He has immediately approved for 2500 ton also. That will take care of all the dies what we develop for transmission. Everything can be tried out at our end. We have put on board a Japanese consultant. He is a worldwide expert in die casting. So he has taken his service also. so that immediately our capability gap can be addressed faster, and we will be able to provide all the value to our customer which they normally get from imported dies. Okay, so that's how experience gap, capability gap, and infrastructure gap. All those things, three things were clubbed together, and then we started offering to industry transmission dies for Maruti, transmission dies for Mahindra. So this is the way we started. Transmission dies for Hyundai also were developed by us through Sundam Clayton, and our journey started then in 2014. Honda car came to us that they wanted to develop engine block die, and we said we have never developed any engine block die. So they said again we will handhold you, because they knew our capability and the flexibility what we offer to them, and that die was developed by us. Once that die was successfully tried in the first trial itself, they got the 100% OK component. Looking at that, Maruti Suzuki came to us. They had given order for 17 tools in a period of 2 years. One after another, we started making engine block dies for them. After that, we had seen that okay, 2,500 ton is our threshold limit, but we have to break that limit also, because now we see with EV lot of opportunities there, and we have developed some dies for tractor that goes into 3,000 ton machine. Traditionally, all those large tools are being imported from say Europe or from Korea, but we have provided Atmanirbhar Bharat support to all our OEMs and provided those kind of toolings. Now here, especially in 3,000 ton, everything was done by us, complete engineering, simulation, everything, and those parts were actually existing for CI, and we did pre-engineering also. We had given them lot of input to reduce the weight of the casting. The first thing is, because of CI to aluminum, obviously there will be reduction in the weight, but in that part also, wherever optimization can be done with respect to wall thickness, with respect to feature changes, all those inputs were provided by us. And I'm happy to say that with our input, when they incorporated, they knew that if the say 80,000 shots are taken from a die casting die, they will be recovering just by saving in material by 1/3 of the tool cost what I supplied to them. And for many of other OEMs, it is like covering the entire tool cost with the suggestion which was given by us. So this is the value we provide to our customer. The second value what we provide to our customer is with respect to multi-cavity dies. So two-wheeler is a big market in India. We have seen that opportunity that large number of castings need to be produced every day. So we have seen crankcase dies goes on 800 ton machine, one casting on 800 ton machine. We have made die for two casting in the same die for the same 800 ton machine, and for that we got the patent also. So this is the way we provide value to our customer. What next? So it came as a directive from our organization that all the Godrej product need to be digitalized, and it should be answering to industry 4.0 need of the industry and the country also. There was a brainstorming session at our end. We thought what can be done in die. Die is a piece of steel. What we can do? Then we looked at the process, how the dies are being used, and we saw an opportunity to develop a smart die casting die solution for the industry. We worked on it since I think say 5 to 6 years, and Godrej tooling, we the user and developer of the concept. Then there is another SBU of Godrej Boys that is called Godrej Electrical and Electronics. So they provided the entire system with respect to controller box. And there is a third SBU that is called Godrej Infotech. They have provided us the services and solution with respect to sending this data to cloud, and then again remotely those data are available to any mobile device, on laptop, on your mobile phone. Worldwide you can see how your dies is being run. Okay, so I'll just brief you about what is smart die. Smart die and in combination with machine, there are many parameters which need to be tracked. From machine side, a lot of I think advancement has been done, and all those parameters are easily available in the machine, not through cloud but on the machine. Whereas die is a black box. What happens inside you don't know. When the metal is injected, after that you only see the part, whether it is a good part or bad part. So good part is okay, but if it is a bad part, then what is caused, which parameter has been violated for producing that kind of part. So we identify certain area where you put some sensors over there, you monitor it, and through cloud or through control box it is given to the cloud, and from cloud you get in a graphical form whether two limits which you set, upper limit or lower limit. So for each shot, what is that value? And if there is any violation, it will raise an alarm. Okay? So immediately, operator or supervisor can intervene, and before the part gets rejected, he can make correction. So this is the again value which we are offering to our customers.